Oh my god, I burped into the mic. Now what are you gonna do when the burps start coming, brother? We're just hitting the button because we're ready now. Okay. Now we have to fix this chat. The other chat was weird and I fixed it. Now we got to fix this one. Yeah. There it is. All right, it's back. Chat's back. All is well. All is well with the world. What up, everybody? It is Monday. Oh, fuck. This is fucked again. It is Monday, the 4th of August, 2025. And that's crazy. It's flying by, isn't it? Ain't the year? The year's flying by already. It's already August. Somebody out there be tripping, you know? Making it August already. But it is actually the 4th. Although unless you're in Kiwi land, then it's the fizzif. 1, 2, 3, 4 fizzif, right? The ads automator is off. The monetization is on. The goal. I posted the goal. Telling people to subscribe. I'm supposed to do that and hit the like button, apparently. Subscribe, like, whatever. The algorithm will do whatever the algorithm does, you know? We're reliant on robots. We're reliant on robots and machines to share our content out for us, right? We need the algorithm to share it out. We can't do that as people. We can't do that as people. We have to have a robot do it. So it's the best thing that you could do is just watch the whole stream 50 times in a row and keep hitting the like and dislike button over and over again. Oh wait, didn't they get rid of the dislike button? I think they did. I think I'm having a moment here. YouTube. They removed the dislike button. Yeah, that's right. It's a couple years ago. Somebody hypothesizes that they're trying to make some ideas seem more popular than they are, and they're trying to make other ideas seem less popular than they are. I wouldn't be surprised if they remove the comments section next. There's a lot of hypothesis around it. But apparently the dislike raids were like a big problem or something. Which, of course, then this thread is just filled with fucking ads, so you can't even read anything anymore on the internet. Because every other comment is a fucking ad. It's like, we got to get rid of the dislike button, but we can't get rid of the automated bots commenting on every other... Actually, everything. Everything on the internet has a bot comment now. What the fuck was delivered? Something was delivered? Your package was left near the front door. But I didn't order anything. That's weird. What the fuck? Am I getting random boxes in the mail? Is that what's happening? Let's go to my account. Let's see what's going on here, guys. I'm not gonna screen share this. What? Stop doing that. There we go. My orders. Did I order something? Holy shit, they just dropped off a box of Fluval Stratum. What? Apparently it was automated. Auto-delivered once every 6 months. Oops. I'm guessing I signed up for a auto-delivery. I must have gotten an auto-delivery of some Fluval Stratum. Well, that's okay. I guess we'll use it. We'll use it someday. I don't know. It's in a bag. It's sealed. I guess we're sliding it in before the tariff deadline, right? Before the tariffs jack the prices up even more jacked than they already are jacked, right? So I got it for $46, and it's normally $63 now. That's fucking wild. How much is Fluval Stratum? What size is the big bag? Shopping. No sound in green room. Hello? There's sound in the green room. I'm highlighting. You're muted. Your mic is muted, Witchy Cat. I don't know what's going on. You may need to leave and come back. I don't know. Maybe Alyssa will jump in and we can find out if it's actually fucked. We'll have multiple inputs of diagnostic info.
It's all better now.
Okay, so it was you the whole time, and then you just litter the chat. You just litter the chat with your technical difficulties. I'm just kidding. How big is the big bag of Stratum? I can't find it.
I think it's 25 pounds. I just moved mine from point A to point B.
Oh, it's 8 kilos, so 17 pounds. So at Aqua Cave, it's $60. PetSmart has it knocked down to $46 also. So there must be some race to the bottom right now between Amazon and Petco. So that must be it. Uber Eats has it for $27 for some reason. And I don't know how that's possible.
Why does Uber Eats have it at all? It's not edible.
I don't know. It says the base price is $27.99, delivery fee $15, and it's $42.99 plus tax. So I could have gotten it cheaper from Uber Eats if any of this is even real anyhow, which it probably isn't. It's all made up and fake. It's bullshit. So whatever. Who cares? Apparently, I accidentally auto-delivered once every 6 months a bag of aquarium substrate, which ultimately, like I said, I am not enthusiastic about that because I already have a bunch of bags of substrate, but we will use it someday. It's a tie-in to today's goal. If you guys look at today's goal, I don't know how to look at today's goal. Where the fuck did it go? 20 teal super chats is the goal for a livescape live stream event. If it's worth the moxie, I'll put in the multiple cameras, and we will listen to fucking disco beats or whatever all day long here in my I don't know. What did somebody said? It looked like a meth lab in here. I think somebody said it looked like a meth lab in here. So we'll just call it that from here on out. The meth lab. Yeah. Walter White style.
Get you demonetized at all?
Well, who the fuck cares? I'm going to miss out on 98 cents. Who gives a shit? It's not like they're paying for the content anyhow, right? And when I say they, I mean like YouTube. Let's see, analytics. Let's go to analytics real quick, guys. I know this is the best part. Your top content this period is homeowner bamboo removal, hashtag DIY bamboo garden. Hygrophila coriumbosa, CMensis 53B. Aquarium stand build. Cryptocorini tropica. Plumbing. Episode 1262. Last week's episode. People watched an average of 6 minutes. Right? Let's go to monies. Oh, how do we Oh, that's what we have to do. We have to go to content, and then we can look at the content and see how much the content made. Last week's video made 21 cents. So,
Woohoo!
Who cares? I don't. I honestly. I just got a $48 bag of Stratum. And I personally, I'm not. I don't care. So if we're really worried about, here, I'll even show you. I'll screen share it with you guys. If you think I'm fucking kidding with you, I am not. Last week's video earned 21 cents right there. Right there. We got -1 subscribe. Oh, -1 subscriber. Oh, I have to fucking fix this shit. I didn't make it big enough. That's what she said. So the way that this counts, even though we've got way more views than this over the last week, because it populates that it got more views, this is how they calculate it. 38 new individualized views, an extra 11 hours of watch time. We got -1 subscribers and 21 cents worth of revenue. And in the last 48 hours, we've apparently gotten 6 views. So, if the live stream gets demonetized, who gives a fuck? I mean, I just don't even care anymore. Like, these companies aren't paying for the content at all. I mean, they basically just give the illusion of paying for the content. It's just give us content so that we can train our AI bots to make content so that the computers can make content for us, which we're noticing like ad nauseum. I don't watch Spotify, or I don't listen to Spotify, but Spotify is littered with AI fucking music now. Probably between like 20 and 25% of regular length videos on YouTube. When I say regular length, like 8 to 10 minute videos, are all AI slop. Probably 50% of 20 to 50 minute videos are AI slop. And probably 70% of shorts are just purely AI generated fucking horseshit. Spotify recently released that they are going to stop monetizing anything that was AI generated. So anything that was AI generated is not going to be monetized on Spotify anymore. Who's going to verify any of the truth to any of that? I don't know. Do you think there's like a independent representation that's going to be able to, or that's like trustworthy and going to be able to look into it and actually give you an answer whether or not Spotify is ever going to do any of that? Nope, they don't exist.
That's where all the BBC scientists are gone to work.
The BBC? The what?
So that's where all the CDC scientists and the NIH scientists go to work after they've been fired.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you said the BBC scientists, and I was like, whoa, hey,
Cool.
hey, with the content around here, you know, we're going to get in trouble if we sit around talking about BBC scientists all day, you know? They're going to be looking into it.
That's right. Steve Miller's going to crawl out of his hole.
Well, here's the question. Do I keep doing the vibrator ads because I... Oh, I have to go back to last month. How do we change that? Custom date range. I have to go to custom date range now. You can't just do... You can't click a last month button anymore. We can't have a last month button anymore. You have to click this weird... Fuck! And I fucked it up. Okay. Where's the last month button, you fucking clowns? Oh, maybe it's down here? Oh, there it is. They hid it. They hid last month button. Okay, so then you have to click that. Then you have to click that. Then you have to click apply. Okay, so what used to take 1 click is now 4 clicks. Okay. So how much, what was our commission? Here's the question. Should I keep doing the vibrator ads if we got to figure out what the commission was? We sold one, by the way. This is what I'm saying. We got to go to earnings. Oh man, we earned 0. Okay, we earned 0. So I guess that solidifies it. Wow. I think it was returned. That's why.
One vibrator and it didn't. That sucks.
No, I do happen to know some of the history around said purchase, so I'm guessing it was returned. Because I mean, realistically, what was our highest earner last week or last month? Oh, here we go. It was a kid's bicycle helmet.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, since last month's top earner at 89 cents. 89 cents, baby. Here's last month's top earner. We sold. Somebody bought a kid's helmet for ages 2, 3, 5, 18 to 14. I don't know, or 8 to 14. Sorry. Boys and girls with knee and elbow pads, wrist guard, fit rollerblade, skateboarding, skating, scooter, adjustable kids helmet sold by the Fukican. I don't know how to fucking say that. I don't think it's a word. I think it's random letters. Yeah, we won 89 cents from this. So the new sponsor of the channel around here is Amazon Shopping. If you go through the list, we get the fucking commish. We get a commission. So last month we made 89 cents from the kids helmet, toddler skateboard helmets for ages 2, 3, 5, 8, and 14. There we go. We got it right on the second read. We got it on the second read, you know? Brain to mouth ability to speak is, it's a thing. Some people look for it, but I don't necessarily have it. So don't hire me for your fucking bullshit company. I don't want to be involved. Actually, I did hear this last week. I heard something totally reasonable from Pearl Mania. He was talking about which companies want to hire him and what is his number, regardless of what the product is, whether he's going to sell it or not. And he had a good number. And I'm going to jump on his bandwagon, right? So I'm just jumping on his coattails. If anybody wants to hire me to promote your company, whether it's I don't know, nuclear warheads or oil or organic fucking radishes, whatever, it's $12.5 million. $12.5 million. So I'm going with that number. Sounds like a good number, so I'm going to go with it. Alyssa says, I'm actually scared that I might upload something and they'll think it was AI. There's commercials on Hulu that are very obviously AI, and now Justin and I have arguments over whether or not they actually are. Like, I'm all, Her smile is too broad. Her head is too big. This is AI garbage. Justin says, no, I don't think it is. And I'm like, how is it you can't tell this is garbage? So, I think the easiest way to explain this, is, and I can't think of a better word other than to say that, like, the American population has been groomed for this, right? I know that the connotation behind grooming is that, like, it's a child trafficking situation, but MAGA clearly doesn't care about child trafficking. As you guys noticed, that Ghislaine Maxwell was recently moved from Florida to Texas so that she could go to the yoga jail. If you guys haven't noticed that, obviously MAGA doesn't care about somebody who was convicted of what? How many child trafficking? How many?
Is it 35 or 65? I don't remember.
Uh, 20 years in prison. I don't know how many how many cases was she convicted on. I don't know what the conviction is. Maybe you can look that up. But either way, apparently MAGA, you all don't care. You guys don't care about child trafficking. You don't care about any of that because Ghislaine Maxwell's moved to the yoga prison. If you guys didn't know, the prison that she was moved to is advertises itself as how nice and comfortable it is. Minimum security prison. So now she's in a minimum security prison in Texas. So a known child rapist, the sex trafficker, is now moved to a minimum security prison where they have yoga classes and stuff, and she gets to watch TV and do yoga.
Charged with 6 cases, convicted of 5.
Here we go. Where's their website? I know that their website highlights that they're doing yoga. Where is it?
Goat yoga?
It's probably hot yoga. Where is their website? Oh, they're hiring, by the way. The BOP is looking for qualified correctional officers and medical professionals to join our team at 100+ facilities across the nation. We're hiring for exempt federal positions. These federal positions are exempt. We hire for them no matter what, guys. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
D-Rock says, can you permanently link your Amazon link to your Amazon account so every order gets linked to your account? No, because and I've actually highlighted this on the stream before. When they say your computer or your phone, when you get cookies, right? Cookies is a really cute name for tracking information, digital tracking information, essentially, that you were referred from this place to this place via the internet, right? And those cookies are stored in your cell phone or your laptop or your TV or wherever you're shopping from. You can shop from your Roomba now, I think. Those cookies are stored there as to, like, who was the last reference point that directed your purchasing traffic there, right? So what the big problem is that you have all of these AI videos, right? You have all these AI videos that are essentially going to be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Google AdSense. Like, they're everywhere. What's going to happen is that you're going to accidentally click on something on one of these, and it's going to trigger that the reference is to that, right? That's how all of those companies make money. Because you go like, I don't understand why you would post this, and let's think of some random names here. Mike Tyson, and let's do, there was a video with Mike Tyson. Hold on, let's see if we can even just make this video really quick. Video. Which one should we use? Seed Dance 1 or Kling 1.6. We'll use that. Mike Tyson doing hot yoga in jail. Create. Well, it's creating. It's going to take a second.
Yeah. Got to get those facial tattoos right.
Oh my god, it's taking so long for it to make the video. I don't even know if we can even handle the wait, guys. Meanwhile, another part of the fucking Amazon is burning up. We have to light it on fire to make this Mike Tyson video.
Mm-hmm. Gotta build a whole nother data center space city to compete with Elon's. Just to make one video.
Yeah, so right now there are currently, I believe, 5,400 data centers in the United States. I think so. Oh my god. 5,426. I was close. Did I say 5,400?
Yeah, you did.
I was off.
Only 26 off.
I was off by 26. You know why? Because I know my shit. I don't know it all, but I know my shit.
Well, one would hope
projections.
You know your shit. It's the rest
Projection.
of the knowledge.
Yeah, hold on. Projections for the 2028 estimate, a total power demand for data centers to be between 74 and 132 gigawatt, which would equate to between 325 and 580 terawatts annually. Now, if you're wondering, let's say on the low end, 74 gigawatts, how many houses? We'll just do that. We'll get it to pop us a number. Okay. We need you to do a calculation, Witchy Cat, real quick. I need you to multiply.
Dear God. Go ahead.
I need you to multiply. Oh wait, no, we already got it. It calculated it for us. 74 times 750,000 is 16 million.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the current amount of usage just for data centers and whatnot would power 16 million houses. $16 million.
So you can have shitty AI cat videos. Rock on.
Yeah, and currently right now there are 131 million houses in the United States. Households. Sorry, not houses, households. So that's more than 10% of every single house combined power usage, right? And do you remember when the argument was that the United States infrastructure can't handle electric cars?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember how many times that the fucking conservative freaks would come out and start screaming about how the infrastructure won't be able to handle people charging their cars at home? The infrastructure can't handle it. How would it handle it? But the infrastructure can handle 5,426 fucking data centers, just chugging down 16 million houses worth of fucking electricity every day.
Every day.
And by the way, they're rapidly building more and more of these. The fucking Trump administration has put a priority on building these data centers because they think that that's the wave. That's the true wave of the future, is that once we just have everyone's information, we have all the data centers, we have all the fucking supercomputers, that we'll just be able to bomb the rest of the world into oblivion. And like has been reported with Stephen Miller, that fucking vampire freak, he's bringing a bad name to vampires, I'll say that, has said that he believes that there should only be 100 million people in the United States. That leaves 250 million murders that they're going to need to do pretty soon, which is their plan anyhow. But I'll double back to what I was talking about before. I don't think this is Mike Tyson. But here's our quick 5-second video that it created for us via the prompt that Mike Tyson doing hot yoga in jail. So there's our 5-second video. We could have done a 10-second video, but I wanted to save one fish. I wanted to save one fish from being boiled alive. I don't know what's going on in this video, but I guarantee you, if I made 10 of these and I just pasted them all together, and I told the AI to do it, hey, just put these clips together and then play. Hold on, do we have some music down here? Hold on. I bet you we do. We should have a playlist down here. Hold on.
Here.
Oh, no, we don't.
After.
We don't have a playlist down here. Look at us. Not having... I could add a playlist. Do I need to add a playlist? Do you guys understand? Right? You guys get it? There's music in the background. And then you go like, hot yoga in jail is proven to stop groomers from being pedophiles, blah, 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 right? You just say some bullshit, right? And it will immediately enrage everyone. And then everyone will start getting shared this video because then, oh, boom, Bob's your uncle. Like, I got to yell at this guy about he thinks that jail yoga is going to somehow cure the bad guys or whatever. And it will enrage people, and then they'll click on it, right? They'll click on that, and then they'll click down into the comments, and then it'll essentially store a cookie in your phone that, oh, you clicked this was the last comment, and then you went there to buy some Fluval Stratum or whatever, and then they get the commission for it. That's essentially the easiest way for me to explain it. Is there more steps involved? Sure. Is it more complicated with ones and zeros and whatnot? Yeah, sure, you betcha. But that's essentially what's happening, is that you click on this fucking AI garbage crap to tell them how ridiculous they are, and then now they know that that was the last place that you were at.
Those of you who don't know, when you share a link, anything after the question mark in a link address is all tracking information.
Yep.
So get rid of the question mark and everything that follows.
Yeah, which is why I send the short link that has no tracking info.
That's because you're a good guy.
I'm a good enough guy. I'm not the best, but I'm a good enough. Okay. I think people want to hear about the weekend, but I don't give a fuck. It was my weekend. I didn't record anything. I didn't film nothing. I did my own shit. I did my own shit all weekend, and it's none of your goddamn business, you sons of bitches. No, we did a garage sale. We did some other shit. It was just dumb. That the only reason I don't have really anything to talk about. It was just stupid. I installed a fridge. That was stupid. Who's recording that? Nobody's recording that. That's dumb. We had a garage sale. We had a very laid-back garage sale. We did not get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and put everything out there by 7 a.m. so the thrifty freaks could come by and argue about this child's shirt that you have for 50 cents. how about give me 5 for 10 cents? You know, like we didn't cater to those people.
Good.
I set up a big 30-foot, a big old 30-foot table with a bunch of sawhorses and sheets of plywood, and then I put a big bunch of drop cloths over it, and then we put shit on it, and people drove up, and they're like, "How much is this?" And I'm like, "Make an offer," and they're like, "I can't do that," which was interesting to me. That was a very interesting thing, observationally. If y'all motherfuckers are going to a goddamn garage sale and somebody says, or you're like, "Oh, there's no price tag on there. How much is it?" And somebody says, "Just make an offer." Just do that. Just do that, right? Like, oh, $10. And you know what's going to happen? One of two things. They're going to either say, yeah, sure, or nah. And then they're going to come back with a different number. That's it. That's all that's going to happen. You're not going to be struck by lightning. You're not going to be ostracized for the rest of your days. No one is going to question your humanity or your ability to navigate the earth as a human being would. You just do that. That's all you do. But when you do the other thing, which is you go, "How much is this? How much is this?" And then they go, "Oh, just make me an offer," right? And you do this thing where you go, you know, and then you just leave. I will tell you this. Every single person in the planet, other than you, is questioning whether you're a human or not. You're probably a fucking space alien. You probably have no idea what the fuck is going on. Can we trust you? You're about to get in a car. Should we call the fucking police to find out if this is a green alien from fucking Venus? I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do. But when you're a weird, awkward freak like that, everyone's questioning you. Everyone's questioning what's going on, you know?
This is why society will collapse with the financial collapse. Not
It was
because...
funny. This is funny. I had a sander. I had some sanders. I had some old like corded equipment, which I have no use for it. I don't want it. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want it. I don't need it. It's just taking up space. I don't need it. Somebody else could be using it. I'm not throwing it in the garbage, but I'll price it so that somebody could just buy it and then go use it for their little project, you know, whatever their weird little, you know, if they're going to make like a charcuterie board or whatever the fuck they're going to go do. I don't know what they're going to go do, but I guarantee you it's probably not going to be good because, hey, how much for this sander? What does the price tag say? It says $10. Yeah, it's $10. Okay, does it work? Does it work? No, I'm trying to sell you a sander that doesn't work. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm like, of course it works. Oh, okay. Can we test it? Yeah. I have an extension cord right here. Plug it in and turn it on. Plug it in. Turn it on. Start sanding. There you go. Okay. And then he just sets it down on the table and awkwardly walks away. Right? Like, hey, I just wanted to come here and absolutely fucking waste your time. Now, I will say, if that interaction had happened with like a fucking Swedish bikini model who was actually wearing the bikini, you know, and like, you know, her boobs jiggled around while the sander turned on or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe okay. Still weird. Still very weird. Still would have questioned it, but at least I would have enjoyed it. But I don't know, maybe a 50-year-old bald dude who had a big old pot belly and his shirt was just the wrong size and his tits jiggled around. I'm like, these are the wrong fucking tits. These are the wrong tits for this free fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, not good. Not good, awkward guy. Give me $10 for the sander and take it to your house and get the fuck out of here. Nope, can't do that. Just going to waste your time. Need you to unfucking, like... Those two sanders are sitting out there. I have a circular sander and I have a square sander. There's nothing fancy about them. They have a speed up and a speed down and an on and off. That's all they fucking got. You put sandpaper on it. It vibrates the sandpaper over the surface that you push it on. Simple as fucking that. There's nothing. You don't need to know shit. You need to know paper with rough shit stuck to it, and then you put it in there, and then you turn it on and you apply it to a thing, and it will start to fuck up the surface of that thing, right? You know, like how difficult is this? But yet, no less than 20 fucking weird middle-aged freaks pull over. Oh my God, a sander. They pick it up. They unspool the cord, right? They unspool the cord, look at it for a little while, put their little chimpanzee fingers all over it, right? With the Cheeto dust all over it, whatever the fuck they got going on.
Mountain Dew juice all over their shirt.
Mountain Dew all over their shirt. They're fucking sweaty. It's not even hot out. They unspool the cord, fiddle with it for a little while, and then just plop it back down on the table with the cord just fucking splayed out all over the place. So my stupid ass has to walk back over there, spool the cord back up, and put it back on the table. Only for about 20 minutes later, some other Cheeto-fingered fucking Mountain Dew chugging middle-aged freak has got to pull up and, hey, I got to tell you about the time I used a sander back in fucking 73. Unspool the fucking cord and then just leave it out there like this is a goddamn retail store, like someone's getting paid to refold the fucking jeans that you got to pick up, shake out, and then just drop back down on the goddamn thing. At least those people are getting paid minimum wage. I ain't getting paid shit to put the fucking cord back. I just about wanted to fucking throw the sander at one of these fucking idiots, but I didn't. I didn't because I was nice to them because clearly they had nothing else going on in their lives. This was it. This was the high water mark of their goddamn weekend, was to come fiddle with the fucking cord in my goddamn driveway. And you know what? I just let them like bask in the glory of like
their best lives.
just fucking with me a little bit. You know, because I'm fine. And I never even fucking said anything about it until I was on the show today because I think it's hilarious. I think it's a stupid, hilarious observation that what are these fucking old men doing? But if you want to know an actual fucking scary observation that was from yesterday, I was talking to an old guy with this old man, all white hair, extraordinarily far too long mustache. He had a mustache that was cut. He had a mustache that was cut butt broom style. You know what I'm talking about? He had it cut right here, and then butt broom, right? But then this bitch was as long as my beard, right, hanging over his mouth. And because his hair was all white, you could tell the nicotine stains that he had in the fucking white hair, right? Yeah. From where he always have a grit hanging out of his mouth, right? So there's nicotine stains in his far too long mustache. He's got the black American flag hat. Comes up, bap, 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 bap. He's bebopping, ski bopping, right? And I'm talking to another old guy who lives in my neighborhood, air quote neighborhood. He lives down the road, but he's also a woodworking guy, and he'll occasionally stop by and, you know, borrow a sandpaper or lend me a chisel or something, whatever. He's just a nice old man, and I like him a lot, and we talk, and, you know, he does have a couple questionable things here and there, but he's also 85 fucking years old, so you gotta
little bit of a
little grain of salt. And but he was talking about how, like, oh, I don't like going down to Seattle anymore. Those people are too much for me to handle. And I was like, those people, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, the young people, they just are so busy and they have so much going on, and everybody has 2 coffees in their hand, and everybody's just moving too quick, and I just can't deal with it. And I'm like, okay, those people, got it. The big city is just too fast for you, old man, and you feel uncomfortable because everybody's running around. There we go. There is a friendly old man observation that sounds a little suspicious, right? It starts to sound a little strange, you know? But with a little bit of clarity, you realize, oh, he's just old man in it, and he's not fast anymore, and he can't deal with how many people are running back and forth. Got it. He just wants to go a little slower. He wants to sit out on his porch and chew on a piece of hay or whatever the fuck he's doing. I don't know. That's cool. But now the other guy with the weird mustache with the cigarette, fucking the nicotine stains and shit, and he starts piping up. Like, oh, now he's in the conversation. Now, I was making a joke about fucking space aliens, right? As you guys know, if you watch this live stream, every once in a while I reference fucking space aliens. I do it a little bit because oftentimes I feel like, are these people aliens? Like, are they from Zephod Bob what's his name? Zaphod Beeblebrox's
Yes.
Zaphod Beeblebrox's home planet? What was his home planet? I gotta remember what his home planet was. Hold on. Zaphod Beeblebrox home planet.
Somewhere outside of.
It was like Omicron. No, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice 5.
There we go.
Yeah, Beetlejuice 5. Yeah, I wonder if these people are from Beetlejuice 5, right? That's what I'm wondering. So I mentioned that, and the guy with the mustache pipes up, "We already got aliens.
Oh no.
We already got aliens."
Oh, okay. Yes. That's
And if you're wondering where that conversation went, yeah, he started talking about, we got aliens. They're coming from all over the world. We got aliens all up in this country. I'm like, okay, like this could be at least reasonable. This could be a reasonable conversation. And then he goes, and we also got aliens, all these useless drug users all around, you know? And I could tell you, I'm just going to keep them downrange, right?
Downrange.
Yeah, if you don't understand the context of what that is that he's just going to shoot them. That's his point.
Yep. Shoot, shovel, and shut it.
You know, I was like, I just kind of looked at him and I went like, hey, man, I'm in recovery. So how about calm it down? And he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, you newfangled terminology.
Yeah, you know, and so I was like, hey, man, I've been sober for 11 years. Just get out of here. You know, just go. You got to go. And he started to get kind of indignant, but then he got like kind of shameful about it. You know, you could tell that it was that he knew it was shameful to like have said that shit, which it's kind of one of those things where like they know that they're in the wrong, but it's fun to be in the wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's fun to be the, oh, check me out. I'm the edgelord from the past, right?
And the old man thing. I can say whatever I want. I'm elderly. I've earned the right.
Right.
Bullshit.
Yeah. And it you know, all these like fucking neo-Nazi Klan member guys, all these old dudes that are fucking super racist and shit, they're just edgelords of the past, right? These are the Cheeto finger fucking basement dwelling freaks that just happen to be 75 years old now. That's it. That's all it is. And at least they have the excuse that they were basically fed lead the entirety of their fucking childhood. Everything they ate had lead in it. Everything they touched had lead in it. All the air they breathed had lead in it. So maybe there's an excuse there. But also, fuck them. They're going to die soon. So what are we supposed to do about it? Anyhow, the reason I say that we've been groomed for this AI shit is if just think of the long list, the the insanely long list of media that we all love and enjoy, right? Just Skog said like Omicron Persei 8, like from Futurama. That's what it was. But Futurama is a perfect example. Like Futurama is part of the grooming system for us to like nobody from Futurama is real, right? But there are elements of Futurama that just exist within our society, right? Just because of like how popular of a show it was, and they're cartoons, or like the Flintstones, right? If you say Yabba Dabba Doo, right? Like it's immediately like, oh, that's the Flintstones. right? And I think that realistically, AI is learned off of all of that media how to catch your eye for 10 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever the fuck it is. And it's intentionally made to do that. Like, all of the programming is, let's just get people's attention at all costs. It doesn't matter what the cost is because nobody actually even had to make it. Right? It's taking all of the stuff that's been created, using that as its library to create, and that's it. Simple as that. Like Rick Beato, if you guys know who Rick Beato is on YouTube, I think he has 100 bajillion subscribers or something. I don't know. Beato. So he's a Rick Beato was a music producer who produced music like through the 80s and 90s and early 2000s and stuff. He's a guy who's just basically been in the business. He's been all up in the business, the music business, which also is questionable in its own right, that anybody is even involved in the music industry from back then, but he was. This video right here from 2 weeks ago says, "I'm sorry, this new artist completely sucks." Go watch this video. If you're wondering like how bad AI is and how like detrimental AI is going to be to the world that we live in, that video right there that says, "I'm sorry, this new artist completely sucks," go watch that video and you'll be like, oh my God, there's no content left. He goes over and he actually shows you how he makes AI songs, like how he can make an AI song. And it's not that he's teaching you how to do it. He's showing you like how these people are doing this. He's not advocating for it. He's advocating for you to be more educated about the system and the things that we are, the system that we're engaging with, the world that we are living in, and how we're being influenced by 5,426 data and AI centers that are just those are only the ones in the United States.
Right.
Right. Which, by the way, for years and years and years, they told us the infrastructure couldn't handle people having electric cars. Remember? To circle back to that point,
They're still telling us that.
they're still telling us the infrastructure can't handle it. But we have 5,426 data and AI farm servers using up 16 million houses worth of energy every day. Those are the existing data centers in the United States, and they're building more. And I wonder actually how many more of them are they building? I don't know. But the last thing that I needed for an electric car. Maybe Witchy Cat can look up how many they're planning on building. And I know that it's a shitload. So a typical EV battery capacity falls between 40 and 100 kilowatts. The battery capacity needed for an electric car varies by model, but generally ranges from 27 kilowatts to 200 kilowatts. Smaller EVs have a 60 to 75 kilowatt battery. How much kilowatts does it even need to charge the battery? Capacity needed of electric car charging battery. Because I know that there's a gigantic variance in this. Okay. For home charging, a level 2 charger, which is 240 volts, with a capacity of 16 to 40 amps in common, is delivering 3.8 to 9.6 kilowatts of power. So you start to think, let's see, 3.8 to 9.6 kilowatts of power. That's like a lot. That's a lot of kilowatts of power. And as I mentioned earlier, we are talking about gigawatts of power. We're not even talking about terawatts of power anymore. We're talking about gigawatts of power. So how many... Ooh, that's what we need to know. We need to know how much
U.S. market data center, which was valued at 121 billion in 2024, is projected to grow to 357.89 billion by 2034. They project data centers will consume 6.7 to 12% of the U.S. power production by 2028. And they expect to go from 82 gigawatts in 2025 to 219 gigawatts by 2030, but that's global demand.
How many terawatts in a gigawatt? Hold on. I mean, it should be 1,000, right?
That seems logical.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's 2,000 gigawatts, right? 2,000. One terawatt.
Data center operators are increasingly prioritizing energy efficiency and renewable energy resources. Obviously, that was written before Trump took office.
No, because here's the thing. So it's like, therefore, while the transition to EVs will require a significant increase in electricity production, it is a manageable challenge that can be addressed through planned infrastructure development and growth in electricity generation, right? So, but more to the statement there is that we would need more electricity because the electricity that we've been adding is being used up by data centers and fucking AI generating megaplexes, right?
Right. And since we've decided not to use renewable resources outside of hydro, and even that is going to be questionable unless they invest in infrastructure for the dams.
Well, which is how the dams got built in the first place.
Right. But at this stage, I don't know that they're going to reinvest in those, as they need to modernize a lot of them for the amount of power that they need them to upscale to. How long before they come in and just take over, you know, entire power companies and say, okay, well, now it's ours. We need this for Palantir or whatever it is.
Right.
I find it interesting that companies like Amazon are starting to do this fight to build their own nuclear. That weirds me out. The whole reopening of 3 Mile Island and some of that other stuff.
Yep.
That's just creepy as fuck. What could possibly go wrong?
No, I mean, the reality is that, like, the nuclear conversation has been so fucking, like, it's been fucked with by environmentalists for way too long, honestly. Mm-hmm. The meltdown at 3 Mile Island was 1979, right?
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And it was a meltdown. Like I don't even know if there's radioactive shit anywhere. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Vicky's home from work, so
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is that weird noise I'm hearing off in the distance? I'm like, I hear people talking. She's apparently at home from work and in a conference call. Yeah, the meltdown at 3 Mile Island, wasn't it like internally...
Was in one of the reactors.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember, wasn't it internally contained and everything, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Carter's visit would mark the end of the crisis. Hold on, a few hours later, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the evacuation plans Governor Dick Thornborough had inherited were almost useless. One would have sent residents to 2 counties racing towards each other and across a bridge. Oh, their evacuation plan was retarded. Thornborough feared setting off public hysteria, but by Friday, March 30th, he felt he had no choice but to advise pregnant women and school-aged children to leave the area. His announcement unleashed a wave of panic as residents tossed a few belongings in their cars and sped off. More than 140,000 would eventually flee. Friday also brought a new, more terrifying revelation. A hydrogen bubble had formed above the reactor core. Over the weekend, scientists from the Nuclear Regulatory Commission argued about whether the bubble might explode at any minute. Now, even the journalists covering the story were on the verge of hysteria. During Sunday Mass, one Roman Catholic priest offered general absolution. This is a sacrament reserved for when death is imminent, recalls Victor Stello, a senior NRC engineer who was in the congregation. What we had done to those people was just outrageous. We had frightened them so bad that they all thought they were going to die. Oh, yeah, and look at religion coming in to fucking help out, too. Look at that. A few hours later, President Jimmy Carter arrived. Oh, okay, so everyone should evacuate, but send the president there. As his motorcade made its way to 3 Mile Island, emotionally drained residents lined the streets. They stood there and cheered, relates journalist Mike Gray, because he was with them. Okay. Carter's visit would mark the end of the crisis. That afternoon, scientists finally determined that the hydrogen bubble posed no immediate threat and that the reactor core had stabilized. Gradually, residents began returning to their homes, although they were told that an insignificant amount of radiation had been released during the accident. They would be plagued by doubts for years to come. 3 years after the accident, a robotic camera was lowered into Unit 2 core, providing the first look at what really had happened. Roger Matson, a senior NRC engineer, describes what was revealed. We had a meltdown at 3 Mile Island. 50% of the core was destroyed or molten, and something on the order of 20 tons of uranium found its way to the bottom head of the pressure vessel. That's a core meltdown, no question about it. So they had a meltdown, but nothing
escaped.
Nothing came of it other than fucking stupid priests giving out their imaginary sacraments to people. Reporters freaking out, and a peanut farmer drove up with his fucking motorcade. And the scientists eventually sent a camera down there to verify what they already knew had happened. Right. Yeah, and that's it. Right. And you're like, yes, that is a bummer, and you have to fix it, and you have to spend all the cleanup, and you got to protect people from the radiation. But like, 150 million cars are polluting the air every day in just this country, right? But no one fucking bats an eye. But this meltdown that caused no problems for anybody other than probably the company operating there or whatever, I guess people's feelings, right? All these fucking conservative freaks got their feelings hurt by 3 Mile Island. So then you couldn't build them anymore. But the thing has been sitting there for 50 fucking years. Apparently, the chat bot from Facebook, from Meta, filed all the paperwork for them to take over 3 Mile Island, so now they're going to fire it back up again. So now Zuckerberg, who doesn't have any fucking nuclear experience at all, is going to fire that thing back up. To
While
fuel.
Bezos is building his own.
Yeah. Which is one of the things, like, I was trying to connect the dots for somebody the other day about, like, why this is so terrifyingly bad. Is that these corporations are utilizing this amount of power to build things, right? With generally no oversight. I mean, you can't tell me that SpaceX realistically has oversight, right?
Nope.
They have all of your information. They know what you look like. They know what you sound like. They know your fucking biological markers. They know your habits. They know what you're up to. They know what your shopping behavior is. They can predict that you're pregnant before you even know that you're pregnant, which is crazy because I figure if you have a dong inside you, you should know that that's always a possibility, right?
Great.
They know all of these things about you, and they're using up this much power. How, can you verify to me that they're not actually building a goddamn drone army?
Nope.
Nope. No one can verify that they're not doing that, right? I've talked about this before with people, and they're like, "You're freaking me the fuck out," and I'm like, "You should be freaked out." So
Good.
that's good. But we've seen, and I've talked about this on numerous times now, if you interviewed anybody from Ukraine 5 years ago and you said, Russia is going to invade Ukraine, and what do you think your chances are? They would have been, our chances are 0. We would just become Russia again. And here we are, 2 years into that conflict, with Russia reportedly having over 1 million casualties at this point, and they don't have control of Ukraine. And one of the absolute pivotal pieces of equipment from that is drones, man. These pocket flying machines that really require no training whatsoever to operate. You're able to put an ordnance on them, and they are flying around and blowing up stuff. And if you're honestly telling me that nobody in the United States government isn't thinking, oh, we have to make our drone swarms now, then I will tell you that you are sorely mistaken, because there are shitloads of reports from our fucking military leadership that are like, we absolutely need all of the money for drones, 100%, right?
Right.
And on top of that, where is all of the investing in the United States happening right now? Do you think it's happening in steel production? Do you think it's happening in widget production, plastic production, plastic parts, any of that stuff? It's not happening anywhere. Somehow, AI is completely gobbling up hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars to be able to make this was the Mike Tyson video from earlier, right? And by the way, this stuff that it's creating, can we make it play? I think it stopped playing. I don't know, whatever. It stopped playing. But this video from earlier that we made during the stream, this is the smoke screen. This is the smoke screen that is what's a better video we could have made? Pikachu attacking
Godzilla.
a robot Godzilla.
There you go.
Let's make it 10 seconds long. Create. I accidentally signed up for a membership on Night Cafe a while ago. And
Got to burn off some credits, do you?
I've got like 12,000 credits.
Woohoo!
So it's, whatever.
Might as well eat through 'em.
So we'll make this video real quick. But making these videos and all of this content, where they're making songs with AI, you're making videos with AI. I always make the thumbnails with AI now because I'm like, who gives a shit? No one even fucking cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really want me to be creative with my fucking thumbnail? Like, okay. I tell the bot to. Today's prompt was the United States is farting into the air.
That explains the red sunset. All right.
Yep. Well, some of them it made. It kept getting mad at me because it didn't want me to put in a but. Right, and I was like,
Yeah.
you need to include a but, which makes me wonder because I'm like, why can't I? Can I put boobs in here? Can I do that? Is that possible?
Nope.
I don't know.
It will not. You type that word.
It won't let you.
It gets mad when you type in child, let
Oh,
alone boobs, your breasts, or it's.
How are these guys making
It's
all?
weird.
How are these guys making all this AI generated booby content? Then how is that possible?
Not with Night Cafe.
Oh, Night Cafe has parameters, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I
there's
don't
no,
think that,
there's no like emanations, or is that right? Or emissions happening, like nocturnal emissions aren't happening or
no, not
anything on
in
here. Okay.
Cafe world. No.
It's so what you're saying is a bit of a safe space. Are we in a safe space right now?
We are.
Okay.
It's catered towards boomers and younger generations. So can't be doing either of those two things and offending those crazy groups.
Uh-oh, Kiwi Mamo's here. What are we doing? What do we do now? What are we doing now?
Now we're in New Zealand. Shit. It's
Quick.
a day now.
Quick, hide. Quick, hide. I feel like I'm slouching again today because I am.
Okay,
Currently slouching. Currently slouching, guys. You guys got to start ripping it in the chat if you want me to stop slouching. Next thing you know, I'm going to play a game of Risk and lose.
ooh, we haven't seen that in a while. The Risk. I don't know about the losing.
No, I'm good at losing. Can't win
Aren't we
for
all?
losing, right? Isn't that how that saying goes?
Yeah, that's what my mom used to say endlessly.
Well, this creation is currently being animated. Allow for a minute or two. How many minutes does we have to wait for the Amazon to burn down?
Those monkeys burn slower. They run away. Got to catch them and set them aflame.
You know, I didn't see a lot of monkeys when I was in the Amazon. I was probably in the non-monkey part.
Did you see any big cats? Jaguars or?
No, but one of the guys on the boat with us was like, "Yeah, we saw one a while back in this area," and no, not really. They have a much different opinion.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. They eat things.
Yep.
People.
Yes, they eat people. They don't care. They're like, I will eat your face. I don't give a fuck. And they aren't like bears, you know. They're not related to dogs because they're cats, and they just when they say that they don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck at all. They don't care. Bears even like I would argue that a bear, if it was motivated, right? Like a Kodiak bear or something like that. If it was motivated, it could kill a panther or a leopard. Even though the panther leopard, they're top tier. It's more of a a similar strategy and a higher weight class, right? Because like once the bear gets its mouth on the leopard or whatever and holds it, it could get it held down and stop it from being able to do anything.
Right.
But bears are they're more like dogs in the fact that they're like, you know, they're sus. They're like, hey, what? That guy's got a stick. Whoa. Hey, what you doing with the stick over there right now, guy? And you're like, and then people are freaking out because they think that the bear's going to pursue them, but it's not. The cat will pursue you, you know?
Yeah, the cat doesn't care. The cat's like, ooh, it's a toothpick to go with my meal. Excellent.
Yeah, and I mean, the bear is like, you know, I could run over there and just fuck that guy up, no problem. But that involves running over there when I could just eat these berries that are here right now. I could eat hundreds of pounds of these berries and not have to worry about any of that.
I've heard polar bears are the exception to that rule, that they will go after anything.
What's that?
Polar bears.
Polar bears are different because they are not omnivores. They are only carnivores, just like a leopard, right?
Right. So, exactly.
You know, polar bear is a different creature. You know, just like a panda.
True.
Panda bear. Sure. Is it a bear? Do we know? Is it right? Is it actually a bear? Can we say that confidently? Can we say that a panda bear is actually a bear confidently? I don't think so. I don't think we can.
More so a panda than a koala. They call them koala bears often, and they're not bears.
Yeah, but the koalas all have syphilis, so they have a level of ferocity that I think we're just not normally, you know.
Animals with unfortunate diseases. Syphilis in the koala, leprosy in the armadillo. It just...
I'm just saying that they are. I'm just saying that they're viciously making love is what I'm saying. You know, they're vicious on a different playing field. Right. They're not necessarily eating caiman with their face. Which, by the way, we should look that up. I think this is the video.
I felt old the other day. I had to explain to somebody what dingoes ate my baby was.
A dingo ate my baby.
It's like, oh, I really am old. Okay, thanks.
I don't know if this is the right video. But this might be it. Got a caiman in the water. If you guys don't know what a caiman is, like a big alligator. He's like an alligator with a skinnier mouth profile. Right now, there's the jaguar cat. Jaguar cat, what are you doing, jaguar cat? Now the jaguar cat's like, hold on, I see something in the water. Not. And, you know, jaguar cats known to frequently be swimming in the water, right? They love it in the water, don't they? That jaguar just jumped off a cliff after a gator and is fighting a fucking caiman in the water.
Yep.
And wins.
Yep. A little bit of caiman jerky for dinner tonight.
And wins and drags the caiman up the hill to take it up into the tree. Okay? Like, what the fuck? Yep. Murder machines. But I'm still telling you, the Kodiak bear would win, even in that fight. But the bear would be like, I'm not sure.
Right.
Oh, here we go. We're going to watch a bear video now. Where's the bear part? Porcupine. Oh, here he is. So another creature that also goes in the water is this motherfucker right here. Because that jaguar cat, while quite strong, and obviously quite strong and quite ferocious, bro. These motherfuckers right here are like 8 times bigger than them, and they're obviously as fast. If you've seen them running, you know, it's like a minorly different speed. You know, one's going fast, the other one's also going fast, maybe a little slower, but also fast. And these guys just hang around and fight each other all day. That's all they fucking do, seems like, and take naps. But the bigger deal there is that the polar bear is more like a cat, and the brown bears, black bears, all that stuff, they're more like a dog. That's why if you have like a pack of dogs, while you're out in the wilderness or whatever, and your dogs start barking and shit, like the bears like fuck off. They're like, oh shit, other ones of us that still bark. Okay.
Well, the cat will go after the dogs quite happily if it thinks it's got even a vague chance.
My granddaughter got her first test results back from nursing school, a 98%. Kiwi Mamo is a proud gran. I love it. Good job. And you know, it's not 100% though. Got to keep going. Got to get 100.
Hey man, always got to have room for improvement. That's how you learn.
Got to give them a hard time though. You know, you got to get on it. We're looking for 100% here, guys. Okay?
Are we?
We need a 100. We need a 100. Perfect score. Then give them the combo, right? You know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, we got to check on our Pikachu video. Okay, here we go. Look at how good these bots are. It's a good reason to burn down the Amazon. Here we go. Okay, Pikachu's fighting. Not really sure what's going on here. But yeah, I could post this on Instagram and it'll get like a bunch of views. You know, and I could just put a AI generated backing track behind it. And then get AI to title it for me. You know, so it gets into the search engine optimization, because now that the algorithms do all of the search engine optimization independently, you want to encourage the algorithm program to engage with your algorithm program prompting, right? So right. We could post this up. We get a bunch of views, and then we probably get some people to click through and buy some shit on Amazon, and then boom. 89 cents.
42 cents. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, double the profits. Double the profits, and basically zero of the input. Now, the even funnier thing is that if you could actually get an AI program that would just do that on its own, produce all of the content, and then post it for you, because you could just train it to do that, and then you just get that shit to upload 1,000 videos a day or whatever the limit is.
Right.
Sounds like are you sewing something? What are you doing?
It's my fan. Sorry.
No, I'm not mad at it. It just sounds like you're occasionally sewing every once in a while.
No. I get quiet and the fan takes over. It's missing 2/3 of one of its blades, and so
no, it doesn't get picked up unless you're talking. Like if your mic's picking it up, if your mic's picking up something, like you're moving around or something. So don't worry about it. No one cares. We got 9 people here today. We got 9 people here today, so we're not worried about it. We don't care. We're just here for a good time, not a long time, a good time.
Good time for a good time. Call 867-530.
No, now we just got a copyright claim. We got a copyright claim. We've been claimed. We have to share our 21 cents with probably Paramount or something. Who knows? Who knows owns the rights to that song?
The musical threats kicked in.
Wasn't the girl Jenny?
Yep. Jenny, who can I turn to? Yep.
There's so many songs about girls named Jenny. Have you ever noticed that?
Well, Jennifer is one of the most popular names.
Is it really?
In the English language.
I'm always going to circle back to Jennifer Connelly.
Well, yeah.
Jennifer.
Strong eyebrows. Big brown
Pop
eyes, long, gorgeous hair.
Popularity name wise, I don't know. We'll see what we get. Jennifer was a top 10 name for 35 years and was number one for 14 years. Okay, makes total sense. Okay, it was number one for 14 years. Phew.
Yeah.
The most Jennifers born in a single year was over 63,000. This is roughly the equivalent of the combined top 5 girls' names from 2022. Michael was the top 10 for nearly 3/4 of a century and was number one for 50 years. Stop
Wow.
naming your kids fucking Mike, dude.
Right.
Cut it the fuck out, bro.
No creativity. You can do it. That's funny.
You know what's crazy? That as a Jennifer, I almost never meet another one. Jessica's run rampant, though.
Really?
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I met shitloads of Jennifers, and it kind of makes sense. Because I was going to make the joke that like, oh man, these Jennies must be whores or something, but turns out there's just a shitload of them. So
It's their parents that were whores. That's why there's so many of them.
well, their parents are whores for sure, 100%. Popularity in the United States peaked. They threw the toaster in the bathtub when White Rabbit peaked in 1974. So a lot of bitches in my age range that had that name, so that also makes sense. I mean, I was born after that, but you know, I'm younger than the 74 people, but I'm in that area there, this big peak of the Jennifers. Jenny was a friend. Jenny was a friend of mine. You know? Look at this. White Rabbit peaks right here in 1974. Boom. Throw the radio in there. Throw the radio in the tub. Drops down. Not very popular anymore. They've given up on it.
It'll
Germany.
come back.
Germany was going strong with the Jennifer name. England and Wales. No, this is Ireland. Ireland. Is anybody even born in Ireland? It's not real.
I'd like to go to Ireland.
Australia, NSW, not safe for work. Catalonia, Spain. I want to live in Catalonia, Spain. I want to live there. I want to move there.
Okay.
The Nederlanders, not very popular. I think it's mostly the fucking gringos, you know what I'm saying? Where'd the US one go? It was out of control. Here we go.
63,000. That's a lot of Jennifers.
Holy shit, look at this. Oh no, in the United States it got strong. It got strong. Oh, this is why. Okay, here we go. It was high. Okay, 1960 right here was high, but then it became number one in 1970, and it reigned supreme until 1984. Then it was 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 19th, 20th. So up until about the year 2000, it was a top name. So it was a top name from, we'll call it 1965. Yeah, 65 to 2005. So they had like a 40-year run of the most popular girl's name in the United States. That's fucked. That's fucked. I don't like that. I don't like any of that.
I'm happy that I don't have to worry about them. I am not a Jennifer.
Jenny was a friend.
Actually, that's Jessie was a friend.
No, Jenny.
Because he wanted Jessie's girl. Yes.
And her name was Jenny.
No.
That's the real song.
Mm-mm. Come on now, that was my first concert. I'm embarrassed to say. Rick Springfield.
I
I was
know.
11.
I know. Her name was Jenny. Where's the? Oh man, I can't find it. There's different lyrics to it, and I can't find
That
it.
were
I can't find it right off the jump here. I'd have to get
That's
deep.
funny.
I'd have to get deep into the lore.
Get to it.
Well, it's hard because I have to go through websites like this. Look at this shit. Look at the quality of this.
Ooh.
Look at this. Here you go. There you go. This is all HTML programmed. Somebody programmed this in like 2002, maybe. It's somebody's blog or something. It's got Rick Springfield layered just over and over again, postered in the background. So it's impossible to read anything, right? Like they didn't even have like, you couldn't design any of this shit so you could actually read it. You have to highlight it so you can read it.
They don't even name her in the song.
No, it's Jenny. I'm telling
It's
you.
not. You
Yeah.
are smoking crack. Nope.
Me? No, I'm not. I'm not.
In your meth lab.
What's that?
Said in your meth lab.
No, you got to get deep into the lore. If you didn't know, you got to get deep into the lore.
Nope. Try to shine me on all you want. Not gonna happen. He feels so dirty when they start talking cute. Oh my god, those lyrics are horrible. I can't believe I went and saw this person in concert.
Well, you gave him money. You financially
I-
supported Rick
I was 11.
Ricker, the
I was
Ricker,
young.
the Ricker Springfield, singing songs
Yeah,
to
but
Jenny,
my next four concerts were Heart, Journey, and REO Speedwagon. So
singing songs to Jenny.
It was the
Jenny
80s.
was a friend. You know that song, Jenny. Jenny. That was her name.
Not her name. She doesn't get named in the song anywhere.
Oh yeah, no, she does.
Nope. She is on the bathroom wall, though. You could call her and ask. We've got her number.
Was it? Oh yeah, her number. Her number was on the bathroom stall.
That's
Right.
right. Yep, 867-5309.
Call up Jenny
Yeah,
for a good time. Like, do you
Don't know what the
understand?
area
Like,
code is, but
well, it's like
whatever.
the context behind that whole song is just insane. It's like, because I mean, literally, what they're saying is, like, call this girl to fuck. Like, that's the whole reason, right?
That would be the reason.
That would be the reason. That was the reason that people like wrote people's phone numbers on bathroom.
Maybe a hand job. We'll assume fucking too. Sure.
Well, you got to remember, like, everybody was boning back then. You know, early '80s.
That's true. Pre-condoms. Pre-AIDS.
Yeah, AIDS was just coming. You know, AIDS was just showing up. It was on the horizon, right?
It was.
They also didn't take. You know, I mean, you guys got to realize, like, you know,
They
with
didn't take it serious.
what I was gonna say was, like, with COVID, like, all these people just thought, how many like COVID skeptics are there? Like these fucking weirdos. And I wasn't really shocked by it because how many like weirdos were in the United States that were like AIDS wasn't real? It was a lot.
Right.
It was like even a higher propensity than it is now. With the stupid anti-COVID people, like they're like, oh yeah, oh so guy, you know a lot. What is it that you do professionally or whatever? You know, and it's like,
I'm a janitor.
I'm a janitor, so I know all about it. And you're like, what? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I think the Jennifer epidemic is part of why now everyone is named Jaden, Caden, and Braden. No, I think that's just like white ladies have been drinking too much pumpkin spice. And they're in the cult too, you know, like they're in a cult. It's like They wear those wide brim hats and the weird what's that white robe called? The sarong? Is that what that is? The sarong? Is that right?
I mean,
Sarong
maybe.
dress, right?
Are you
Is
talking
that
about
the
a
thing?
muumuu?
No, it's called a sarong.
Okay,
This
like a
fucking
wraparound.
it's this thing. It's a wraparound thing. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
This might get us banned. Look at her. She's showing her leg. You can see her leg.
No,
We might get
not her
banned.
scar. Oh my god.
Is it a sarong? I mean, it's kind of a sarong thing. You know? Yeah, I mean, I
The
could
weird
show.
maxi dresses that are popular, yes.
It's this thing right here. Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get banned from this. She's wearing a fucking swimsuit. It's all good. We're all good here. And she's not like a creepy white lady, so that's why I was like, oh, we should probably just watch this one because she's not a creepy white lady. But they're wearing this shit and like the wide brim straw hat and those big ass sunglasses and drinking copious amounts of pumpkin spice. This thing, the wraparound, they call it sarong, I think, or maybe there's a different name for it. I don't know. But that cult is sort of like the it's like the MAGA freaks, you know, like they're just like sports fans, but for a different thing. You know, like they don't care about the Philadelphia Eagles or the Miami Heat or the
They care about wine clubs
or
and PTA.
or the Las Vegas Golden Knights, you know.
Right.
They don't care about any of those sports ball teams. They just are on their own weird cult team. That's why the Caden Braden names came out, because one of them named their kid whatever Brandon, right? But then the other one in the cult was like, well, I'm going to have a son too. And they were like, well, but I wanted to name him Brendan. But I can't name him Brendan because my friend has a kid named Brendan. So then they named him Braden, right?
Right.
And then
they were like, oh, but they're unisex.
well,
so
and then
it's
yeah, but then the other lady in the weird pumpkin spice club was like, she's having a son too, so she can't name him Braden, but she can't name him Brendan because the other one's named Brandon, but then there's a Brendan also. So now she's got to figure out something. So then she's like, well, Caden. Yeah, look at me. I've got just a new name. Let me see if I can't see pumpkin spice ladies cult. Let's see if we can't get. We might have to may have to AI generate an image for this. Oh, this is the actual Spice Girls. Nope. No,
yep,
that's not actual
Ginger
Spice Girls.
Not...
Oh, here they are. Here they are. I found them. Calm yourself. Calm your tits. Slow your tits down for a second, Chief.
Tits are not flapping.
Okay, calm them down. Calm them down. Here we go. I've got it. I've got the actual image. This is the actual original image. I'm not downloading it to my computer. I don't want it to be there. But you can see they already have the baby bump right here. This one has the baby bump too. And I'm not seeing any other ones, but I don't doubt. Although this one is pregnant also. So 3 of them are pregnant all at the same time. And they're going to have to figure out how to name all of their kids Brendan, right?
Right.
They're going to have to figure out how to do that. They're like, how can we name all of our kids Brendan? And, unfortunately, the first one that pops it out is going to get the Brendan, and then they got to figure out what to do after that. My fucking dog is going crazy. What's going on? Hey, man, are you being attacked by birds?
Trying to figure out how much it must suck to be the only African American woman in that group.
Are you being attacked by birds? Are you being attacked by birds? Can you go inside, please? You could go inside. You could. You could go inside. Look at Mama and bite your face. You remember that song? Jenny was a friend. Remember that one?
I've never been here before. Is this live?
I called her up, found her phone number in the bathroom. I got a hand job back behind the gas station. That's how it goes. Hold on, I got.
See, even your larynx won't let you.
Jenny was a friend. Got a hand job behind the Exxon. Or was it a Chevron? Boo, 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 boo. Maybe it was the come and go.
Ooh, the come and go. There you go.
It probably was the come and go.
Win,
It probably was it was the bust and get, you know? Hey man, if anybody gets mad at me for saying come and go, there's a whole fucking chain of come and go stores.
Yep.
Come and go. If you ever want to see a come and go store, this is literally the fucking store. It's called Come and Go. If you are mad at me for saying it, go get mad at them and punch them in their larynx for doing this. They are the Come and Go chain of stores. And you should travel more if you've never been to a Come and Go. You should really get out there and do both. You should come, then you should go.
A Waffle House, it's not legit.
Oh.
How?
You like Waffle House, you weirdo?
I do not like Waffle House. I like watching. It's the only place in America that has more drama than Walmart on Black Friday. But, yeah.
What are you trying to say? You know, I think they stemmed the tides of the Black Friday drama.
That's probably for the best.
Alyssa's trying to say that I don't think the ladies still dress that way. Oh, they got the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. That's right. They still dress that way. I mean, it's actually nowadays new fashion is simply from the late 90s. We gotta find it. Here we go. Why is 1990s fashion been having a comeback? And it's because they don't have. None of these people have imagination, and there really is only so many configurations to wear clothing. You got to understand. It's like there's not like most of the clothing is functional in the fact that like it has two arms, a part that goes in the middle somehow connects together, like a jacket. Like how, you know, is there like a modern revolution with jackets or something? But the 90s shit is back. I can't find any images of it because it's not helping. The internet, I mean, it's not helping.
Boots outside of the jeans, knee high, ankle high. Thank God it's not leg warmers and scrunchies.
Jenny was a friend. Met her outside the Come and Go.
You know she had a good hand. She used it on me.
That's right. The bust and get.
Jenny,
The bust and
Jenny
get.
and I spooged on her knee. Anyway, sorry.
This is an extremely long article about the cultural impact of 90s fashion. So I'm not sharing it with you guys, but we're gonna get at it. We're gonna get out of there. We gotta find something that's more. Oh Jesus, it's the same article. Oh my God,
over again.
It's like almost like the AI is generating the same article over and over again.
Well, that's the other thing. Even if it's not AI generated, one news source puts it out, and then every other stringer known to man just repeats it word for word.
Yeah, then it eventually becomes true because...
Right. Exactly. We sourced it from 3 different sources. Well, it's the same article used by 3 different sources, idiots. Meanwhile, AP is like, what?
Here's an example right here. The goddamn Canadian tuxedo is coming back. The jeans on top, the jeans on the bottom. Gen Z is channeling 1990s fashion. This one's via the New York Times. That's Cameron Diaz in the 90s. She's wearing a little black dress and combat boots for some reason. I think she was going to get in a fight with somebody.
Is she on her way to like
And then,
the Phoenix?
Here's Drew Barrymore in the Canadian tuxedo. Right?
That was her Tom Green era of dating, yes.
Oh, look at you. You're just up on your 90s lore.
Hey, man.
Oh, and here we go. Here's Pam Anderson, who is also back in the news because she started sleeping with another guy.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's.
And he gets her post-glam queen. No makeup, no. Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. I don't know if anybody was dating her for her insane makeup.
No. But
I'm just saying, for those of you out there that haven't watched the Tommy Lee video, which I was much younger when the Tommy Lee video came out, so I'll admit I had watched it. It's pretty clear what people are dating Pamela Anderson for.
I'm sure you only watched it for just a mere second through your fingers as you gasped in shock and horror.
I gasped in horror for sure.
There was gasping, just no horror. Anyway.
The thing I don't like is that the children comment on how cool my jeans are now. I'm like, get your own jeans, you babies. I enjoy that my jeans came back into fashion. I don't even know. It's hard for me to even track like the jeans trends. I don't know what's going on. I never got into I never got into the skinny jeans. I never got into the bell bottoms. I guess I only ever wore was boot cut, I guess. I don't know. You know?
I've seen some pretty scary mom jean waistlines of late.
Oh, that's big. That's big right now, is the mom jeans, right? The mom jeans are back again.
That's an unfortunate look. Because
I don't get
jeans often go with mom asses, and that's not a good combination.
They're the least flattering fucking jeans that you could possibly wear. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it from the standpoint that if you're bodied up like a motherfucker, you know,
share it. Enjoy it while you got it.
I'm not saying share it. I'm just saying why wear something that
makes it look horrible?
I mean, who is this person? I don't know who this person is. Okay, to be clear, I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this girl is. I'm assuming she's famous for some reason. I don't know. Okay. But it is clear that this young lady, I'm assuming, I don't know. I got to find somebody that I know is over age here before I say anything weird.
Right.
That's Kendall or Kylie Jenner or something, right?
Okay.
How old is she?
They're all of age at this stage.
They got it. They have to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's assume, and it's probably reasonable to assume that she has a rocking body, I guess would be the weirdest, goofiest way to say it. She's bodied up, right? There's no doubt about it. She's probably dating Brad Pitt's kids or something. I don't know.
Comedian or whatever.
Right. Somebody that's worth $100 million or $1 billion or whatever, right? Some super good looking, some super good looking billionaire or whatever, right? Let's say she's bodied up, but then you're intentionally wearing this disaster of a pant situation. That is it because you want? I don't know. Do you want to look bad? Is that the point? Because I guess I could understand if you wanted to look bad, that was your whole thing. You were fuck this, I want to look bad. Or whatever, I guess. But I don't. It's not good. No. We need regular ladies jeans, regular Ladies jeans. We need to figure out what the regular cut is, because what the fuck is that called? Regular pants. Regular lady pants. You know?
Regular lady pants. All
I
right.
don't know. I mean, like, what is that cut called? Like regular
It would just
waist?
be standard cut, mid waist cut, I think.
And I mean, like, let me take it to a different place here. All of the jean technology that we have now with the like stretchy jeans that like basically feel like yoga pants.
Yes, the jeggings, which are horrible as well. Yes.
Jeggings or jean shorts or whatever. What are you talking about?
Jeggings are jeans and leggings. They are like yoga pants that look like jeans. Jeggings.
I'm just saying, okay. Like hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got a better example here. Okay.
How did we get from politics to women's fashion?
We have all of the cuts. We have all of the cuts here. We have the cuts. Just sad she's out of your league. Dude, I have kids and a fucking spouse. I don't need to hit on, was it Kylie Jenner or whoever? Whoever? I don't know. She's out of my league. Like, bro, I don't have a league, dude. Like,
a bowling league.
I'm not in the league, man. I'm not playing. I'm not in the game. I'm a fucking dad, bro. So fucking cool it with your bullshit. All right, so here we go. So we got straight cut, we got slim cut, we got skinny jean. This is called boyfriend. What the fuck is? Is it like the boyfriend's jeans?
Yeah.
You got loose. You got loose. You got flare. You got boot cut. You got wide. You got distressed. You got mom jeans. Okay. So I'm saying that like anything over here just makes sense, right? Like everything out of the left six. I mean, I guess distressed if you want to go for that whole situation. Loose is stupid, and don't do that. I'm telling you, I came from the time when people were wearing Genco jeans. They're the loosest fucking jeans on the planet. They're goddamn parachute amount of material to make a pair of jeans. Your boyfriend's jeans, this just has an exception in its own right that you're just wearing some shit that you're
not built to wear because they have no hips.
These are just incorrect. These are just incorrect dude jeans. So like I don't know what's up with that. But like any of these six, you have like at least six to choose from. Seven of 10 here. You've got 7 of 10 here to choose from whilst shopping, and you should just stick to that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Don't bring back this mom jean thing. Every lady that was 50 years old was wearing this shit when I was a kid. It's not. Oh, hold on. I'm having a little bit of a brain blast here for a second. Maybe it's these guys. It's the foot fetish guys. That's who it is. You know what I mean? It's the foot fetish guys that like the mom jeans. It's got to be it. It's got to be it. Short. I still don't understand. I still don't understand I don't understand the foot fetish thing. I think it's disgusting, and fucking feet are gross, and I don't like them at all. I don't even like my feet. So I don't get it, but I bet you what the mom jeans is that it appeals to the foot fetish guys. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. Just you. Never seen
the Tommy Lee video, but I did see the WWE China video.
That's terrifying.
Don't speak ill of the dead. Like fucking douchebag Hulk Hogan died. Fuck that guy. That guy's always sucked. What a piece of shit. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck that guy. Asshole. Yep. Some of us have legs that make loose into fitted. I mean, I got some trunks on me, I got some power in my thighs. So I get it. I get it that everybody's like shaped different and you just want to be comfortable or whatever. Like, and I understand that. But like you're going over the top, and all the stupid teeny bopper kids that are around here, like they're doing it ironically, and I'm like, do something else ironically, like
Right.
There's much better like ways to be ironic than wearing stupid mom jeans.
Much better topics to be ironic about than fashion too.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's a lot more fun you could be having. Hey, it's after 4:00. I gotta go.
Fine.
No thanks to all the super chatters today because we didn't get any. So get bent. Thanks to the 7 likes we got today. You also get bent. Thanks to Alyssa, Gilroy, D-Rock, Kiwi Mamo, Just Skogs. I don't know. Witchy Cat, Ricab Harris. I don't know. There's a bunch of names in here. Thanks everybody for coming out. Sorry I was late. I lost my coffee cup, and then when I found my coffee cup, my neighbor was asking me a question over the fence, like the what was that, Home Improvement, when they had what's his name?
Yeah.
Looking over the fence. If you guys want to go back to the 90s, do that. Do the over the fence thing, talking to your neighbor. That's a 90s thing you should bring back. That's good
Back
stuff.
before it became a crazy conservative asshole.
Who?
Tim Allen. He's a big, crazy conservative GOP Trumpy now.
He does shitloads of cocaine, so of course. Anyhow, we're good for the day. Talk to you guys later.